This is our new Minecraft home. We don't have any other dirt except for these 4 grass blocks, which isn't very much. Now in this chest we have 2 things. We have an oak sapling and we have a bucket of lava. That's it. And now we wait. Although while we wait, I should probably explain the goal of today's video. The goal for today's video is actually quite simple. Because I've never done this kind of sort of challenge thing before, today's challenge, all we're going to do is just get a good functioning farm. I want to be able to farm a bunch of potatoes, carrots, and wheat. Be able to make ourselves food whilst also being able to replant it. Now, it's going to be quite difficult because we only have 5 grass blocks. Oh, the tree grew. So this is actually quite interesting. If this tree doesn't grow back, it's kind of the end of our run. Okay, we kind of need this tree to grow back pretty quickly. Now another thing that we also need to do is keep 1 block of lava, or sorry, 1 grass block intact, and I want to also be able to, you know, grow more of this. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of these except for that one and leave it over here. Now we can't actually put a torch on this one, so don't worry, it's not going to be, going towards like anything. The way we want to do this is we're going to actually start it by doing just a small little platform. I'm actually going to place 1 over there for now. You'll see why in a minute. And we do have more saplings. I actually did another run of this and I did not get any, and it's basically impossible to do it without another sapling. And the fact that we actually have 2 is even better. So we can place this down right there, and I am quite excited. So now that we have this, here's what we're going to want to do. We're going to want to craft this 1 workbench. We're going to want to make 1 set of sticks. We're going to want to craft the wooden pickaxe. Then we're going to want to place this onto there. Now, it's also crucial that we don't lose that bucket of lava, because if we do, it's kind of game over. And just like that, we have stone. We can get ourselves this dirt back, because again, we won't have much dirt. And we can basically just keep this going over here. Now, what I'm thinking I want to do is actually I might change this up a little bit. I might want to do something where we do 1 every, kind of something like this, like a big kind of thing right here. And that way we can just kind of place, multiple down. I think that's kind of what I want to do. Now, I'm actually going to, before we break that chest, I want to kind of move this over here. Now we can get stone. Now, unlike most Minecraft challenge videos where, the challenge is like, there's no stone or whatever, this one is going to be that we actually don't have any dirt. So this is, in my opinion, a new level of difficult. And I think it'll be quite interesting. So we're going to gather up all of this, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, with the sun going down over there, I've made this little spot right here where the lava can go just for now, so that we can, this block, because we can't afford to lose blocks. So if a creeper spawned on here and, mobs get into a fight or whatever and blow up, that won't be good. So we actually don't want any mobs to spawn at the moment, at least. Trust me, we'll be able to do something with that very quickly. It's going to be quite a lot of issues. In day 4, I believe, phantoms will start spawning, which means that, we'll have to sleep, and they'll keep coming every single night. Unless we build something up here, but that's still kind of a little bit tedious. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make a mob farm and get some spiders. Because if we can get 12 string from spiders, that actually means that we can make a bed, which is very important. That's kind of like the first step, you can say. So with these logs, we will be able to smelt them. We'll put in some of these in there. And then we'll be able to actually make a torch, meaning I can get this back over here. And now that we have the torch, we can successfully keep that going there. I do eventually want to connect to this. I want to kind of wrap this around these little these little blocks here and then connect it all the way over there as well. But that will be something that we can do a little bit later. We can even light that one, and we'll leave these in the chest for now and that bucket for now, because I'm working right now on the cobblestone generator. Okay, so I think I have it. So then that should just, oh no, we did this slightly wrong. So this will go right here. And then we can actually just break all of this. Actually, it doesn't even matter if we keep that or not. And then what should happen is if we place this right here, then what should happen is this should turn to cobblestone. Ah, there we go. Now I want to be just a little bit actually cautious, because I want to be able to block that off like so in case something happens to that, because we will need it for the future, trust me. So now we're going to need a lot of cobblestone for the mob generator. Okay, so here's the chute so far that we have. Now, the idea behind it is that, you know, these guys will fall down here. Alright, so this is the correct height that we need to make the mob farm. So what I'm going to do is actually quickly go down and break all of these so that we don't have these just scaling up the side of the thing. Alright, so basically the way that I want this to work is I want them to all fall into here. Now, the idea basically, I think the way I want it to work is instead of having, you know, going out on all four sides and having it kind of look ugly over this thing, what I think I'm going to do for now is I might just have like a bit of an area over here where they can spawn and, you know, kind of like fall into and whatnot. So it's not going to be the world's biggest one, because I do also want to do some other things as well. So I think by doing this, it should be good. You also have to remember that technically it doesn't matter about how many will spawn, because they'll just constantly be spawning, because, well, there's like nowhere else in the world where they can spawn. So it doesn't matter. We can technically make this the smallest mob spawner and it'll still run pretty effectively because they just can't spawn anywhere else. So what I'm kind of thinking is that they'll, you know, fall into here, and then I think maybe we'll here as well, it'll be good, because then, you know, we might be able to, you know, maybe do something kind of like this potentially. Like, I'm hoping that this works where, like, you know, if we go like this just for now, where, like, you know, this can keep going all the way till there. Yeah, that works. So basically we're just gonna go till here, and then we're going to make two giant platforms on the edge, and this is where they'll basically fall into. They're just going to fall into something that's like right in here basically. So the idea behind it is that, you know, these will go here like that. We'll just put this here for now, and then, you know, they'll come into here. This is where they're obviously going to fall into, because there'll be some water over here. And then I think we'll make this again another 2 high, like so over here. Whoopsies, I'm making quite a lot of mistakes today. And then that way it'll be nice and easy, because then they can fall straight in, and we are quite literally 1 block short. But then these guys should just be able to go right here, and it should be quite impressive. So basically we're making only 1/4 of my traditional, like, of the traditional mob farm, but again, it should still be good enough that it doesn't really matter how big we make it. So let's quickly collect some more cobblestone throughout this night, shall we? Alrighty, so I have the platform kind of laid out. It's a very small one. Again, we can always expand on this when we need to, because I'm hoping that we will need to at some point. Now, the idea basically is that we're going to basically make this go something kind of like this. So this will go here, ideally, and then, you know, we can obviously bring this up slightly. Whoopsies. We can bring that up slightly. The way that this is going to work is that this will basically be a wall over here, if that makes sense. Like we're basically gonna put like something here, and this will be, you know, this is gonna be the wall right here, and then we'll go all the way around the side and whatnot. I am using normal wood. I'm kind of just using whatever at this point, because not gonna lie, it's getting close to day 4 where we're going to need to get the bed going. So I want to quickly just get this done as soon as possible. I technically accidentally did that one wrong, so we'll actually break this really quick and just move this in by 1. Nothing to be, you know, nothing crazy right now. I just kind of forgot that I had that go in by 1 basically, is it. So we're basically just gonna keep this going all the way over here and have it wrap back around over to here, and then we're gonna make this go 2 wide right here. Again, we're gonna go like this. We'll worry about that in just a moment, actually, because I think this is the most important part, and we are slightly short. That's okay. I'm just going to fill it in with that for now. All right, so what I want to do now is fill in the roof. Now, I'm doing slabs, because it's actually easier to get because, you get more slabs for everything, basically. Does that make sense? Like, you get more slabs because you craft them into it. Basically makes sense. So we're basically just going to be doing this. I'm most likely going to need more because it's almost twice the amount of space as it was before. I'm trying to get this done before the nighttime, actually, because I really want this to work. Now that is basically that right there. So we're gonna go over to here and we're gonna do this side. Alright, there's the roof. So basically the way that this will work is I think we're just going to maybe just build this up, honestly. And then we can keep it going there. And we need literally just a couple more right there. No. Oh my goodness. I'm debating, honestly. You know what? I'm gonna cheap out. I'm not gonna lie. I am very close and I just want to be done with this. So we're just going to do that for now. Now we're going to go into here and oh boy, let's put that there because yeah, we can still get up it and what's not. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to quickly fill all of this in. We'll get all of this back like so. And then we can put this, up here. And then we can come up here. We break that. We're going to quickly break all of these so that they should fall. Now, this should be at the height where mobs should fall and only be affected by get to 1 heart. So hopefully that's the case. So we're going to break this. That should be it. We're going to break this and break that. And then we'll put that there, put that there. And then we're going to quickly break this. And hopefully this worked. It probably won't work knowing my luck, but you know what? I like to be hopeful every now and again, so maybe this time I'll be hopeful and maybe it works. Also, I'm going to grab that torch back because torches are kind of hard to get by. I guess not really. Oh, I do see some mobs, and there we go. We do have some of the mobs over here. Hopefully we get quite a lot, actually. I'm very hopeful that we get a decent bit. We even have some creepers here. Whoa, we even have some squids landing here. Oh my goodness, we're getting so much. There's a zombie there. Unfortunately, I'm not going to worry about zombies just yet because, yeah, I just don't really feel like dealing with them at the moment. I wonder if there's a way we can get all the rest of the stuff. Yeah, if we just come around the side over here, we'll be able to actually go ahead and get some of that. That's actually very good to know. We even have some bats in there. I was going to say batches of bats in there. Now, I think it's okay with me making some of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just start by making a bit of like a path around. Because I think it's worth it to go into these corners to try and get some of the loot going. Because we're going to need some of it. So I think it's definitely a good idea to do that. So we're going to just go over here. Basically just wrap this all the way around. And keep this going over here. Yeah, we're getting so much stuff now, which is actually good because I need quite a lot of this stuff. And the idea is that also we do have some bones now, so we should be able to grow these quicker. Now, we should also be able to get seeds going potentially. Wow, lots of things are falling over there. Wow, we have a lot of things in here. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go into free camp to show you guys. I know this is kind of cheating, but just look at all of these mobs in here. Now, again, these are all the mobs in the world that can potentially spawn because again there is no other places for them to spawn because the world is, I'm telling you, I can if I went into creative and flew over there, the entire world is just this is water and bedrock. So they literally have nowhere else to spawn except for in here. Now we do have to be careful about those creepers because if the creepers actually blow up, then we can lose quite a lot of stuff. So we want to be extra careful with those. But this is working phenomenally well. Oh my goodness, we even have some witches as well, which is nice. We even have some spiders, which is good because we're going to need all of this. Oh my goodness, that witch might be hard to kill. I'm kind of just targeting the witch right now. Yeah, because the stuff that the witch drops will be nice. So again, we can just kind of go along the side. And what we're really looking for as well is iron. Oh my goodness, we just went up so many levels. Oh my goodness me. Oh my gosh, that was quite insane, honestly. I'm just going to quickly do everything over here. Look at how many bones we have. We get so much stuff, and we can get redstone this way. And we still don't have any spider drops yet, unfortunately, which does kind of make sense. Spiders can, of course, go up the chamber. Hopefully, I'm kind of just waiting for them to fall. As you can see, there is some string right there, which I do need to somehow... Yes, I got the 2 string. We need about 10 more of these, which actually doesn't seem like a lot, except I don't know how often spiders can fall. And we also can't really reach spiders because, again, spiders can go up. And do you see that right there, ladies and gentlemen? We just got ourselves our first piece of iron. This is very, very awesome. Now, typically in these kind of challenges, usually they would make a bucket. We already have a bucket. So we actually don't need to deal with that. What I actually want to get first, not gonna lie, is actually a hopper, because we have quite a lot of stuff in there. But more importantly, this, I don't mind the cobblestone generator, except that a lot of the times you don't get all the cobblestone, because sometimes what will happen is the cobblestone will go into the lava and just burn up. So I want to actually be able to get a hopper to fix that, because that would make this run like even faster. Let's quickly just keep using this a bit more. Again, I'm keeping my distance in case, you know, the creepers do decide to want to explode. Although they should be pretty low where they shouldn't. But still, I also just think that this works really nicely. I do see some more string there. I wonder if we can get... There we go. And if I quickly go over here and grab the other 2, you can see that we have a piece of wool. We only need 2 more in order to get that. It's working really nicely. I'm not even gonna lie with you guys. Now, this rotten flesh is in fact our food source, because yeah, we don't really have much else for food. Now, the other thing that we really care about as well is bones, and the reason for that, and I can actually show you guys right now, is if I quickly make my way over here and collect everything. The reason why we care about bones is because we can turn bones into bone meal. What that means that we could do is, if we quickly just run through this, we can technically bone meal these trees now, which is awesome. But if we bone meal this, we can get some seeds potentially. And there we go. We have seeds, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, can't risk breaking that. Oh my goodness. I wonder if we can also get flowers. I don't know if we can... Oh, we can get flowers. Oh my goodness. We have some sort of life here. Although I don't really know where we could plant it, because all of the dirt that's in use is kind of over there. I love how you can see the glow squids from there. That's pretty awesome. Now, I'm pretty excited by this. Now, again, we are going to need to figure out how to get some dirt. That is kind of hard to get, but it should be pretty cool. You can definitely see some bats and whatnot here. There's a spider. There's a spider there. Oh my goodness. Spiders can come down here. Now, at some point, they will just start entity cramming each other and dying. So technically, we could do this. If we also had a campfire, we could just make like a campfire and they would die automatically, which would still work. Oh, there's a second piece of iron there. I'm gonna quickly go for it. Did I get it? I did get it. Okay, awesome. So we're up to 2 pieces of iron, and we just get so much of everything. Like, it's actually quite insane how much stuff we get. Like, this is pretty insane. Alrighty, we are level 33 and we have all of this stuff in here. In fact, we are only 2 string away from being able to make a bed, which is good because it's day 4 now, which means tonight phantoms will start spawning. Now, we technically still might not get a bed. There is technically a possibility that we don't get a bed. However, I am hopeful that we get at least 2 more string to be able to make the second or the third wool, because I am going to make that one right there. We have a lot of stuff here to collect. I don't know what glowing sacks can be particularly useful for. I wonder if you can put these in here. No, you can't. So these are kind of just pointless, not gonna lie, which is weird because sometimes in normal Minecraft people try it, like, it's kind of like a big thing that people like struggle to get sometimes. However, for us, it's you know, not doing too bad. We're up to as well 3 whole iron. That means that if we want to get a what's it called, a hopper, we're only a couple away now. We will be able to get that pretty soon. Now, I also don't know if it's worth investing in an iron sword. Now, I also just thought of something. We're playing this on normal mode. What if I increase it to hard? That's right. That means that the difficulty will be a little bit harder, of course, hence hard mode. But I'm also pretty sure that that means that we can get mobs that spawn with, like, weapons, I'm pretty sure. So, like, zombies can spawn with, like, weapons now. And I'm pretty sure skeletons and armor, technically, because also skeletons can spawn with armor, too. So, if we can get some of that going, that means that we can even get some armor, which I don't really know why we would need it. But I guess for when we have to deal with witches later, I guess it could be kind of useful to have, I guess. Another thing that we can do, we actually, I know I said that we want only 2 more string, I'm actually lying to you. We actually want 4 more string, or no, sorry, 3 more string. The reason why we want 3 more string, because we can make 1 more piece of wool to finally complete our bed. And then the last thing is a fishing rod. Now, a fishing rod actually opens quite a lot of opportunity, because what we can do is we can make a giant pool of water somewhere. You know, we have all the water in the world and we have the bucket, so we should be good. And what we can actually do is just fish for a lot of stuff. That opens up a lot. We can get a constant source of food, and there is the last string. Actually, that's it. Actually, that's actually exactly what we needed, because now we'll be able to do multiple things. If we can get some wood over here, let's actually just do this. Let's also quickly just put this away for now. And let's also put this in here. Here's what we can do. We can make the last wool. And, oh, I'm miscalculated. We needed 1 more. Okay, but now we can get a bed going. You see, if I can put that there, I can put that with that right there. And there we go. We now have a bed. Now, it is a white bed. I'm tempted to use the dandelion, because why not get some dye out of it? You know what I'm saying? We might need this. And I think it's also just, it also looks cool. Now, what I want to do is I'm actually going to quickly expand this platform by just a little bit. That way we can afford to have a little bed here, and it should also be good. There we go. Now, we technically don't need to sleep per se, but it would be kind of nice to sleep, because we do kind of have like an insane case of sleep apnea, which is not good, because then those nasty phantoms will spawn. So there is the sapling, so we can at least replant these. Now, I'm wondering if we want to potentially start using one of these as just a seed one, because we could technically do that. Like, we can just take one of these really quick, and then if we move this, like, let's move it like over here for safekeeping, right? We could technically start making seeds, if that makes sense. Like, let's quickly get some stone really quick. We can make ourselves a new axe, because we need one, and we can make ourselves a hoe. Now, with this, what we'll be able to actually do is, if we do that, that will be pretty much perfect right there, because that'll just keep going. And then we can just keep growing that, and then just keep going like this. And then, as you can see, we're just constantly getting seeds going. So we will technically be able to just farm up a bunch of this stuff here. And then we can just turn this into some bread and finally eat some non-rotten flesh, and I am very happy. And I am also very happy because we have our very first night coming that we can actually sleep in, ladies and gentlemen. This is a huge occasion, honestly, so I am very, very excited for today. Now, I am going to use, I think, part of these to just expand that platform a bit. Because, yeah, it is getting a little bit, you know, a little bit cramped here, you know what I'm saying? So it might be a good idea just to do this. And then we can even just, you know, wrap it around that just to make sure that this little piece of dirt right here is, in fact, protected. We even have some more over here which we can use, which is just very, very nice. And then we'll just quickly put this here. We're just gonna honestly just expand this, I think, like as big as we can potentially, because, you know, we've been working with this same kind of small platform for like a really long time now, and, you know, I want to kind of just, you know, I finally want to do something with this, you know, like we're in a point where we're getting quite a lot done, so why not? Plus, I do want to make as well the pool area that I was telling you guys about in a moment. Now, phantoms will start spawning tonight, except no, they won't. Finally, we can sleep, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, my insane case of sleep apnea has finally gone. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this will be a big thing for us, because this will actually just allow us basically to, like I said, if we get these fishing rods, I did not mean to put that there, but if we get this, we can now make a fishing rod, which opens us up to an entirely new thing of food basically and items. Because I think we might get some, like, we can finally get like lily pads which we can use to decorate the place. I'm trying to remember what else we can get, like nautilus shells, I'm pretty sure, and I forget the other ones, but a lot that we can do, so that's very, very good. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually putting it relatively like behind this thing, so I might expand this out by 1 more right here. And then what I want to do is maybe do like a section kind of like here, where maybe it's like 3 wide. Maybe we'll just do like a big 3x3 like this, you know what I'm saying? And then we can just go like here, bang, bang, bang. And then what we'll just do is just make this go 3 high, like so, go all the way here. Oh, whoopsies, did not want to do that. And then we can just go into here, go here, boom, 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 boom. And then what we'll actually do is just move this here like so. We'll put this there, and there we go. And then what I think we should do is technically we don't need to be saving torches, but like I guess we don't need to be saving torches. No, we're not gonna save on any torches, because you know what, we are good. There we go. So what we're going to do basically is just have a small little spot right here where we can jump up and go fishing. I think it'll be very, very epic and very awesome. So what I actually want to do is make a quick ladder really quick. You know, we'll just boom, boom, and then perfect. And then what we should be able to do is just go fishing in here. Oh yeah, we have ourselves a pufferfish. Now, I admittedly do have a mod that lets me AFK fish. I'm not gonna lie. I do it because I get busy, and when I'm, you know, making the edits, or sorry, the notes for this video, for videos, not just this one, but for videos in general, I do like to AFK fish. That way, I just am doing something productive in the background. So that's just kind of what I'll be doing over here. Now, the idea over here is I'm actually just going to combine these two into one big thing right here. Because I feel like the bigger it is, the better, honestly. So what we're going to do is just do that there. We'll put that there. And then we're just going to break this down. Because, yeah, I feel like the bigger it is, the better loot we can get potentially. Like, I want to be able to get, you know, some, like, good fishing rods and whatnot. Like, maybe even, like, a mending fishing rod. You know, we don't have much iron. Like, I don't think we'll be able to, at any point, actually, be able to get ourselves, you know, like a good kind of fishing rod, like a maxed out one. But what we can at least do is get ourselves some of the, like a mending fishing rod. If we can get a mending fishing rod, then that means we can just mend stuff for life, and that'll be really awesome. Now, something we haven't gotten, I'm surprised that we haven't gotten any, we do have some more redstone, is we haven't gotten a single potato or a carrot. Now, the reason why, for those who don't know, why am I saying that we haven't gotten a potato or a carrot? It is possible. Zombies actually drop both potatoes. I can't believe I said potatoes. But zombies drop both carrots and potatoes. Now, not at the same time, or not every single time, but they do have a chance of dropping it. Now, potatoes are my favorite source of food. Now, again, the entire point of this is really to just get like a nice big source of food, and we could do a part 2 even, where you guys let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a part 2, and then that way we can continue this and we expand it from just 5 pieces of dirt to an entire, get like as much dirt as we can. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that. Actually, we can maybe make a part 2 to this challenge, because I'm having a blast right now that we've got like the early game of this over, like the, you know, just getting the cobblestone, whatever. It's going really nicely. Like, I'm telling you, this farm changed a lot, you know. Oh, we got the potato. All right, I was taking a break and we got another iron. That's awesome. I was taking a break from the AFK fishing, and I come back and we have a potato, ladies and gentlemen. A potato is insane. That is so cool. Look, because now what we can do is we can just keep this going. Oh my goodness, we'll be able to have potatoes forever. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh man, I mean, yeah, it's not efficient, you know, but I mean, it's still actually really awesome as well. The fact that we can get this, we're almost done. We can almost get the fish. I think what we'll do is, to end out this video, we need to have one of everything. We need to have 1 bread, 1 baked potato, 1 carrot, 1 cooked salmon, and 1 cooked cod. I think it's called cod, right? 1 cooked cod. And that will technically be all of the safe edible food that we can eat, technically, unless I'm missing one in the comments. Or let me know in the comments if I'm missing one, but that should be everything, technically. And oh man, we actually have a ton of these. These are awesome to have. Alrighty, so I got the 5th iron ingot, which means now we can officially check off one of our to-do lists and get ourselves a hopper. Now we can actually do, what we want to do is do a couple of these. Maybe we'll just do, honestly, 1 should be enough, honestly. And I think what we can do, because we have to break this piece right here, so this piece has to go. And the way that I want it to work is I actually need to break this back one really quick. I think it's this one right here. We're going to place that there. Now, what that will do is basically, instead of every time we break this, we don't get it because it burns into lava, now we will get it. At least, hopefully, most of the time. We should be able to get it all the time. Oh, yeah, that's going to be so much easier to get some more cobblestone. Oh my goodness, we gotta look up there because we have this. We have the carrot, ladies and gentlemen. That is the final main source of food that we need, and that basically completes this challenge if you think about it. That was really what we set out to do in the beginning. And now what we'll do is I'm going to take the potato, put the potato back. We do have, you know, some potatoes there. So let's quickly, we're going to put some of the fish in here that I just caught. And let's grab, honestly, we'll just make an entire stack of bones. And I'm quite excited for this because what we can do now, ladies and gentlemen, is we can easily just keep this going. Oh my goodness, we actually got carrots. Carrots took a really long time. I got potatoes twice, actually. The first time when I showed you guys, and I got it a second time, which was quite an insult. But we finally got it, and it is honestly pretty exciting. I think that we did quite a good job with this. You know, I think it's going pretty well. I also did expand the fish thing quite a bit, so that was quite a lot of fun to deal with. But look at how much we're going to have right now. Oh my goodness. We have over a stack. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, I'm pretty sure, as far as I can tell, every edible good source of food right here. We also do have the potatoes, which I will grab in here, and I'll grab this as well. And technically that includes apples, which we do also have, although I'm not really going to eat the apples or anything like that. But we have it all, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. That is pretty much every single good source of food that we can possibly get. Carrots, bread, baked potatoes, cooked cod, cooked salmon, also the raw versions of both of them, apples, and just the normal potato. Very, very exciting stuff here. Now it is day 10, and I think I want to quickly just do one last thing. Before we call it for this video, I do think I want to fix some of the issues. I did make this out of mostly, you know, cobblestone now, so I think I'm going to replace all of this with cobblestone instead, and then I might replace all of the paths with wood because, you know, they're just all kind of that. So let's quickly get to that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is this entire challenge complete. I think we came a very, very long way from where we were in the beginning. I think we definitely improved. Hopefully, you guys learned something, and I hope that you guys want to see a part 2 because I actually have a lot of ideas on how we can improve on our island over here. One last free camp shot. This is what we were able to achieve. I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you guys think of this first challenge style of video. I've never done this before, not even off camera, so let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.